Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Alex's Adventures, and in this episode of Alex's Adventures, we'll be checking out the Capilano Suspension Bridge Park in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. So here we are inside the Capilano Suspension Bridge Park, and let's go ahead and check out what this park has to offer. So welcome to the park. This is the map of the Capilano Suspension Bridge Park. Here we'll be crossing the suspension bridge over the Capilano River. And let's go ahead and check out each of these landmarks. So this is the first thing that you will see, which is the Story Center. The history of the Capilano Suspension Bridge began in 1889 when Scottish civil engineer George Grant Mackay built a simple footbridge made of hemp rope and cedar planks to reach his property across the Capilano River. With the help of indigenous leader August Jack Castellano, the bridge became a local marvel known as the Laughing Bridge due to its sound made in the wind. By the 20th century, the hemp was replaced with steel cables, and the site evolved from a private crossing into a rugged tourist attraction for early hikers. So that's the brief history that you can check out in the Story Center. And here is the view of the Capilano Suspension Bridge inside the park, the main feature of this park. So as you can see, we are about to cross the Capilano Suspension Bridge. Here you can check out the trading post before you cross. But let's go ahead and check out this iconic Capilano Suspension Bridge. As I mentioned, this footbridge was made of hemp rope and cedar planks. Now it is suspended by steel cables, and as you can see, once you leave the ground onto the bridge, you can feel the swaying, and your feet can't stabilize. And sometimes you have to hold the steel cable on the sides, as you can see right there. So, such a beautiful view, and this is a super long suspension bridge here, and we gotta wait for people to cross, and sometimes you have to wait people who are in the way to take pictures. Can't blame them, since this is a beautiful view. Make sure you appreciate nature once you're crossing the bridge. Yeah, so as you can see, there are many people today here to cross the Capilano Suspension Bridge. Such a beautiful scene. And here you can see the Capilano River that crosses under the suspension bridge. As you can see, as we cross, you can see the swaying of the suspension bridge left and right. Sometimes you have to hold on to the steel cable. Here's the Capilano River, along with the Cliffwalk that you see there, which we'll check out at the end of our adventure. And at the other end of the bridge that we're walking towards is the Treetops Adventure, which is pretty spectacular. And yeah, so you're not here to check out the suspension bridge. You're also here to check out the Treetop Adventures and the cantilevered Cliffwalk. So if you're afraid of heights, I do not recommend this adventure for you. But if you are an adventure thrill seeker, I really recommend checking the Capilano Suspension Bridge Park and put it on your itinerary if you find yourself in Vancouver, Canada. And yeah, so we are walking towards the end of the bridge. So that is the bridge that we just crossed. And here's another view from far away. This is a perfect photo if you have a camera right here. And yeah, so on this end, let's go ahead and check out the treetops. But first, let's go ahead and check out Nature's Edge, Critters Hollow, and Raptors Ridge before we check out the treetops.
I'm trying to find a photo.
That's actually so funny because I was that kid.
I really like this beautiful canopy that we have here. And I really like this cute scenery where you can just bask in nature and look up through the trees. And I really like this pond here. And here's a different view of this part of the Capilano Suspension Bridge Park. And that is Nature's Edge. And let's go ahead and check out the treetops. Here you can also grab a snack from the cabin. And let's walk towards the treetops. And this is something that you'd see from Star Wars indoors forest. So here are the treetops, and you can walk across these bridges. Reminds me of Star Wars. And here is what the view looks like from the treetops, and such a beautiful adventure that we have here. And this is probably more of my favorite than the suspension bridge itself. Feels like you're in, like I said, the movie Star Wars, the original Star Wars movies. So we made it back across the suspension bridge, and let's go ahead and check out the Cliffwalk here. So once you manage to get to the stairs and down here, here's the Cliffwalk. So that is the suspension bridge, and you can get another view of the Capilano River that runs through the park. And here's the Cliffwalk, a cantilever Cliffwalk. So at the end of the Cliffwalk, you are greeted by this beautiful waterfall in the distance at the Capilano River. So that will do it for our adventure here at the Capilano Suspension Bridge Park. If you like this adventure, please give this video a super huge thumbs up. Comment in the comments section below on what you think about the Capilano Suspension Bridge Park. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Be sure to hear my other YouTube content that's on this channel. And thank you for watching Alex's Adventures. And I will definitely see you on the next one.